Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of the 2021 Quake Remaster on Nightmare. This is E3M6, Chambers of Torment. Alright, attempt number 2. Dying at the very end, that's just beautiful, I love it. So we're immediately going to see a Hell Knight on the other side of those stairs. Go ahead and take him out from a distance. And then straight across, on both raised platforms on either side of these stairs, there'll be a couple of ogres. There's going to be a Hell Knight up there in the window. And there are also a couple of ogres in the back, so we'll just go ahead and aggro everybody. Well, alright, sure, why not? And there's going to be another ogre just over here. Okay. So now what I like to do, instead of taking the long route down to get this armor, I just jump down to it from here. Get your rockets at the ready, because you're going to spawn in a couple of scrags, as well as a Vor on the bridge just above you. If you stay close enough to the underside of the bridge, like right here, if the Vor even gets a chance to throw his pod at you, he'll just hit the ground in front of him and hurt himself. Which is pretty funny to see, not gonna lie. Go into this little pathway here, there's a couple of scrags to contend with. We already took care of the trio of bad guys in here, the Hell Knight and the two ogres. And we're right back at the start. So now we can continue on. Grab the Ring of Shadows up here, and let's go on a nice assassin ninja style killing spree. An ogre, two scrags, another ogre, another scrag. Wall lowers here, revealing a fiend. I have a personal vendetta against those things now. That's what killed me on my last run. The very last enemy on the map. There's a Vor at the other end of this hallway. There's an ogre way over there in that hidey hole. There's two ogres on either side of this threshold. And you have another ogre in here. A Hell Knight behind you in the hallway. And a Vor in that room. And a Hell Knight that I always seem to forget about. Alright. Alright, so far this is already going better than last time. Not that the start of the last one was bad, but this is actually going way better so far. Knock on wood that continues. Anyways, grab the silver rune key. That ceiling is going to open and spawn in two ogres and a shootable button that lowers this column here for secret number 1. Oh, well. There we go. Go ahead and shoot the button. Get that first secret. Which leads to a yellow armor that we thankfully do not need. At least right now. And a quad damage. So let's make up for that missed quad damage Rampage opportunity in the wind tunnels right now. And we're going to go just buck wild. 2 Hell Knights, 3 Hell Knights, and a Fiend. Another Fiend down there. Usually both of them are down there. Scrag, an Ogre, a couple of Hell Knights. Go up the elevator, ignore those ogres. That shootable button opens the second and final secret. There's a few more Hell Knights up here. We have a couple of scrags over there. And a few ogres down there to cap things off. Yeah, the quad damage Rampage didn't go quite as smoothly this time as it did last time, but still went plenty well enough. Alright, I'm going to keep the Thunderbolt handy because we have a very noisy nail trap here. Hit that button to raise those bars, run through the bars, and look out. That's why I wanted to keep the Thunderbolt handy in case he was too close over here and I had my rockets out. Speaking of rockets, we're going to use some rockets. Where's that Fiend at? I heard him. Oh, there we go. Now he wants to kill the Vor. Sweet. Okay. And we have another Vor just over there. Go ahead and hide from the pod. And take him out. So there's the rune of Nether Magic. You can get to there now if you rocket jump, but what fun is there in that, huh? Near the end of this path, you'll spawn another Fiend. Go ahead and do the old 1, 2, 3 punch on him. And I'm going to wield the rocket launcher because we have a Hell Knight and a few scrags. I think only 2. Stepping on these 3 floor plates here will open this wall, revealing a duo of ogres. Go ahead and take care of them. And in this moving platform room, we have 2 Scrags, an Ogre, and a Hell Knight. And what I like to do, because I find it to be the less risky option, is instead of trying to step on both of those, I just jump from there to the second platform. It's not that distance. You can make the jump pretty easily. Just don't panic. Most important thing. Yeah, you can see a leg of that Vor just over there. Go ahead and take care of him. And then down this hallway, we have a second Vor and a Fiend. And with any luck, you can actually kind of get the Vor and the Fiend to infight each other, which looks pretty funny. Grab the gold room key, hit the switch at the end of this hallway to open this door, but watch out. A Hell Knight will spawn behind you. Go ahead and take care of him before he can do any real damage. And we have only 9 kills left. That's exactly how much we need. Inside here, we're going to have, I believe, 5 Scrags. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try not to die here this time. So, you're not getting that rune for free, needless to say. On that ground path, there are now a couple of ogres. Or, I'm sorry, Vors, not ogres. And we are going to abuse the very, very generous hitboxes Quake has to take care of them. And as you run for that rune, you are going to be accosted by not 1, but 2 Fiends. And I just don't want to take the risk. I also don't want to risk killing myself with a rocket jump, so I'll just go back through here. Now watch me mess up this stupid lava platform jump. Thankfully not. And that's it. Yeah, so in my... Wait, over here. In my last run, I had no armor left, and I stupidly decided to just whip out the Thunderbolt, pre-fire at the first Fiend, and quickly turn around and get the second one. I think I had 49 health remaining after the first one died. And it just so happens that the second Fiend's leap attack did at least 49 out of 50 damage and killed me. Yeah, that was awfully fun. But that's it. Episode 3 is finished. Let's go. Whew, Chambers of Torment. Very fitting name indeed. Definitely the hardest map of Episode 3. Those Vors were relatively absent for most, if not all, this episode up until now. And they brought them back in full force here. So I think you had, let's see, probably 7 or 8 Vors, if not more than that. That's a relatively rough guess, but yeah. id Software were like, you know what? Vors have been conspicuously absent from episode 3 up till now. Let's just flood this whole final map absolutely full of them. And just for good measure, throw in a couple of Fiends to accompany them. That'll throw the player off. Oh, and boy, oh boy, does it ever. But, oh, that aside, this map is really fun. It's busy, it's loud, and it's got plenty of opportunities to go south on you very fast, but it has nice, fast-flowing gameplay, some very precarious traps, another of those noisy nail traps. Man, Episode 3 really loves its super noisy nail traps, I'll say that much. Tomb of Terror. This map, I think Satan's Dark Delight had one. Oh, the Wind Tunnels had one too. Just lots of super, super loud nail traps. But yeah, this is the final map of Episode 3. Episode 3 is done. We have the 3rd rune out of 4. So let's see what the game has to say to us now. The charred viscera of diabolic horrors bubble viscously as you seize the rune of hell magic. Oh, hell magic, not nether magic. Its heat scorches your hand, and its terrible secrets blight your mind. Gathering the shreds of your courage, you shake the devil's shackles from your soul, and become ever more hard and determined to destroy the hideous creatures whose mere existence threatens the souls and psyches of all the population of Earth. Whew. We're getting close. 1 episode left, and it is by far the most difficult one. The tech-based map isn't terribly hard, but it ramps right up immediately after that. You'll see. Trust me. You will see. But until then, that is Episode 3. This was Chambers of Torment. Hope you all enjoyed, as usual. And until next time, until the start of episode 4, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Alright, 9 kills left. I believe we are on the right track. Go down to the gold rune key door, and you will see a few more patrolling scrags. 5 enemies left. Oh, yep, scrag, okay. 4 enemies left, excellent. That's exactly how much left we need. So now we are overlooking the bridge leading to the rune, but be careful, because on the ground floor, where that fiend was, yeah. We have a Vor over there, and a Vor over here. Now don't get too hasty just because you're about to beat the map. Things can go really south really fast, because as you approach that rune, you will be accosted by not 1, but 2 fiends. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, of course. Of all things that would end a run, right at the very end, a freaking fiend. Maybe it's safer to just sidestep off the stupid bridge. Had to die to a fiend at some point. Alright, take 2.